Welcome, Riley Bear, and hello to all our friends. Let's read a story. It's Story Time with Nana Lisa. A Story Time with Nana Lisa presentation of Disney's Dumbo. This is a story of a little elephant with a big heart and two very big ears who learned to soar. It was morning at the circus. Hi, Riley Bear and friends. Hopeful mothers looked up as storks flew overhead. Each stork carried a tiny bundle that held a baby animal. Mrs. Jumbo sighed as she watched the happy mothers cuddling their babies. "Oh dear, I did so hope there would be a bundle for me," she thought. A stork flew into Mrs. Jumbo's railway car and dropped a large bundle. Inside was a baby elephant. "I'll call him Jumbo Jr.," said Mrs. Jumbo. "Look at him!" cried the other elephants excitedly. "Isn't he adorable?" Just then, Mrs. Jumbo's baby sneezed. Out flapped two enormous ears. The other elephants gasped. Then they began to giggle. "He looks so funny," said one elephant. "Let's call him Dumbo." Mrs. Jumbo didn't care what the other elephants thought. She loved her baby, big ears and all. She lifted him up in her trunk and gently rocked him to sleep. That night, the circus train stopped and all the animals climbed out. The circus men put up a huge tent. The next morning, the circus parade made its way through the town. The band played. The clowns and animals marched down the street as the people clapped and cheered. Crowds hurried to the circus tent that night. They were eager to see all the animals. "Look at his ears," cried one noisy boy, pointing at Dumbo. Aren't they the funniest things you ever saw?" The boys laughed and teased Dumbo. Then one of them pulled the little elephant's ears. Mrs. Jumbo trumpeted with anger. When she raised a hay bale to throw at the naughty boys, they ran away in terror. "Down, down!" cried the ringmaster, cracking his whip. Dumbo's mother was taken away and locked in a small cage, far away from Dumbo. Back in the tent, the other elephants gossiped about Dumbo's mother. "Such disgraceful behavior," they said. "It's all his fault, you know." And they turned their backs on Dumbo. Nearby, a mouse caught Timothy was watching. He felt sorry for the little elephant. "All we have to do is build an act," Timothy told Dumbo. "Make you a star." Just then, they heard the ringmaster talking in his tent. "I've got an idea," he was saying. "We will make an enormous pyramid of elephants. All it needs is a big finish." So, as soon as the ringmaster was asleep, Timothy crept into his tent. He scampered up to the ringmaster's ear and said, "Your big finish is the little elephant with the big ears, Dumbo." "Dumbo," mumbled the ringmaster. "Dumbo." The next morning, the ringmaster tried out his new idea. He had all the elephants balanced carefully on top of one another, and Dumbo was to be the very top elephant, the star. But when Dumbo ran to jump on top of the top elephant, oh no, he tripped over his big ears and bumped into the pyramid. The elephants crashed to the ground and the whole circus tent fell down around them. Bump, bump, bump. Now the elephants were angrier than ever with Dumbo. But the ringmaster had another idea. Dumbo could become a clown. So Dumbo was dressed like a baby and put at the very top of a burning building. The other clowns pretended to be firefighters. They sprayed Dumbo with water and held a hoop for him to jump into. Poor Dumbo was terrified as he jumped. Down, down he dropped until he fell through the hoop into a tub of sticky goo. The audience cheered and roared with laughter when Dumbo landed in the goo. But Dumbo was not happy at all. "We'll go and see your mother," said Timothy to cheer up Dumbo. Dumbo and his mother were overjoyed to see each other. Mrs. Jumbo put her trunk through the bars of her cage and cuddled her son, singing a lullaby. But all too soon it was time for Dumbo to go. Sadly, he fell asleep and dreamed and dreamed. The next thing Dumbo and Timothy knew, it was morning. When they opened their eyes, they saw a group of crows looking at them. Dumbo and Timothy were high up on the branch of a tree. "An elephant in a tree?" said a crow. "How did he get up there?" The little elephant was so surprised that he lost his balance. Dumbo and Timothy tumbled down into a pond far below. "I wonder how we got in that tree," said Timothy, shaking himself dry. "Maybe you flew," joked one of the crows. "Yes, that's it," cried Timothy. "Dumbo, you flew up there." The little elephant looked surprised. He couldn't really fly, could he? "You just have to believe in yourself, Dumbo," said Timothy. One crow gave Timothy an ordinary feather and whispered, "This is a magic feather. It will help Dumbo fly." Holding the feather in his trunk, Dumbo stood at the edge of a cliff. Before he could change his mind, the crows pushed him, and off he went. All at once, Dumbo was flapping his big ears, and he was flying. "You did it!" cried Timothy. That night at the circus, Dumbo stood at the top of the burning building. He didn't feel frightened. Now that he had the magic feather, he knew he could fly down safely. Timothy was tucked inside Dumbo's hat. "Okay," he said, "take off." Just as the little elephant leaped into the air, he dropped the feather, and Dumbo began to fall. "Flap your ears," Timothy cried. "You can fly, you can." Dumbo took a deep breath and began to flap his ears as fast as he could. Suddenly, Dumbo was flying. He didn't need that feather after all. The ringmaster was amazed. He watched Dumbo swoop over the tub of goo and soar past the cheering crowds. Dumbo was a star. Before long, Dumbo was famous all around the world, just as Timothy had said he would be. Crowds flocked to the circus to see Dumbo, the amazing flying elephant. The ringmaster released Dumbo's mother and gave her a special train car of her own. And Dumbo and his mother were very happy. Good night, moon. Good night, stars. Good night, Riley Bear, and friends wherever you are, whether you're close to us, near or far. Nana Lisa loves you just as you are. So give me a hug and squeeze me tight. Here's a good night kiss. Let's tuck you in just right. You are oh so special and oh so sweet. Have good dreams and sleep in peace. Until we meet again, dear Riley Bear and friends, good night. I love you. Nana Lisa is going to tell you how you can get your own copy of her book. Now, Mama and Papa can buy either a hardcover copy or a softcover copy by going to my website. But I'm going to tell you how you can get a free digital copy of my book. 3 simple steps. You ready? Okay, step 1. You're going to go to Nana Lisa's website. It's www.jatokia.com. That's JATOKIA. You know what that word is? That's the first letter of each one of Nana Lisa's children. It's so special to me. So, go to the website, www.jatokia.com, and then you're going to click on StoryTime. And the last step is you just leave a comment on any story you'd like. You can scroll through and find your favorite story and leave me a comment. You can find the Riley Bear post that celebrates 100 days of Nana Lisa reading and sharing stories with you. Or you can just pick any story you'd like and leave a comment. Once you do, Nana Lisa will get your email address and she'll be able to send you a copy of her book. I can't wait to get your responses and comments, and I hope you have the best day ever. Bye-bye now.